After you've saved your PowerPoint as a show, you're going to want to be able to share this with your students and their parents. Being that PowerPoint shows are large files, it would be recommended that you share this using a link. So when you create a link, you can then paste that into an email or a Word document or even a OneNote notebook. By sharing a link instead of placing the actual file into a OneNote notebook, for example, is going to be able to keep your notebooks smaller, which will help with the syncing. So in order to be able to share this link, we need to go back to our OneDrive and locate the place where we have this file saved. So here you'll see that I have my PowerPoint saved, and a few of them are regular PowerPoint presentations, and then 2 of them have a different icon, and you can now see that this is saved as a PowerPoint show, and you'll also see the extension is a .ppsx. So if this is the file that I now want to be able to create a link to share with my students, I would click on the share button right next to the name. This is going to now open up a box that is going to let us edit how we would like to share this. By default, the first thing that's going to come up is going to say that people in Lynbrook Public Schools with this link can edit it. That means that anybody who has an email address of @lynbrookschools.org would be allowed to edit this document. If they did not have an @lynbrookschools.org, the link would not work for them. I want to change this, and I'm going to do that by clicking on that button, and it's going to open up a box. I want to say that anybody with a link is going to be able to see this PowerPoint show. PowerPoint shows are not something that can be edited. Even though the allow editing is checked on, it's not going to be something that they can edit, but just for good practice, I'm going to uncheck allow editing. So right now, this is going to say that anybody who has the link to my PowerPoint is going to be able to view this. When I click the apply button, it will change that anybody with the link can view, and then it's going to be able to let me copy that link. So I'm going to click on the little button that says copy link, and it's going to generate this unique URL. When I click copy, now I've copied that and I can paste it into an email, I could paste it into a Word document, or I can paste it into my OneNote notebook for my students or their families to click on. When the students click on that link, and I'll paste that into the internet here, I would like to show you what it's going to look like when they open it. That link is going to open the PowerPoint show in the online version of PowerPoint. So for your students to be able to view this, they're going to need to launch this PowerPoint show. And they can do so by clicking on the slideshow button. Once they click on the slideshow tab, they're going to click on the button that says from the beginning, which is going to launch this show from the beginning, and it will start running through your presentation that you've made.
Welcome and thank you for joining me today. As educators,
when they're all finished watching it, they can click on the pause button, which will pause any voice or inking, and they could click escape to exit out of the presentation.